You need to learn Linux right now. I'm serious. If you want to advance your career in the IT field, you need to learn Linux. It is quickly becoming an expectation. If you are in the IT field, you know Linux. Hey, and stay tuned to the end of the video because we are giving away some amazing training from the Linux Foundation coming up. Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Bearded IT Dad, where we give you advice and insight on how to grow your career in the IT field. My name's Dakota, and today we're going to talk about if it is your goal to grow your career in the IT field, you need to learn Linux. No matter where you are on your IT journey, you need at least the basic understanding, the basic fundamental knowledge on how Linux works. So there's this common misconception that Linux is scary because not all versions of Linux have a nice, pretty user interface like Windows. Most Linux operating systems work in what's known as the command line or the terminal, where you're just issuing commands, text commands, and it is doing what you tell it to do. So today we're going to go over a few easy and free ways to learn Linux. And then we'll show you how to become an expert and open up the doors to those six-figure jobs. So one of the easiest ways I think to learn something is to just get in and get your hands dirty. Get in and start playing around with Linux. And luckily, if you are running a Windows machine, it could never be easier than it currently is to spin up a Linux environment. So I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to install Linux on a Windows computer. And it doesn't take any fancy software and it costs absolutely nothing to do. So the first thing you'll do is go to the Windows Store, and up here in the search bar, you'll type in Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a distribution of Linux, and I think it's one of the easiest to use when you're learning to use Linux. So you can just select the first one here that just says Ubuntu. You can click on it, and I've actually already downloaded it and it automatically installs. So if I was to try to just open it and run it, I get this error. There's a couple more steps we need to do. So the first thing you'll need to do is go into your apps and features. From there, you'll go ahead and open up optional features. And over here on the right hand side, you'll click more Windows features. In this list that pops up, you'll scroll all the way down to the bottom and select the box next to Windows Subsystems for Linux. This will actually allow the Linux environment to run within Windows, not even dual booting. You'll be able to just use your Windows computer like normal, and it'll just be like another window that opens up into your Linux environment. Once that's done, you'll click OK. It will apply the changes. And then to finalize the process, you'll need to reboot your PC. So go ahead and click restart now. Okay, now that our computer's done rebooting, we can just go ahead and go to start, click on Ubuntu, and it will start installing our operating system. This will take a couple minutes, so just kind of sit back and relax for that. Okay, once it's done installing, you'll need to create a username. Can't use any uppercase letters. And then you'll need to assign it a password. And that's it. You have now successfully created a Linux VM within Windows. Now I know what you're saying, Dakota. Where's the GUI? Where's the graphical user interface? I can't just work with this, text editing. Well, this is what's known as the terminal, or as also goes by the command line interface. If you're interested in installing a GUI and making it look more like Windows, I've actually put a link down in the description to a quick video where I go through the steps on how to do that. But this is it. We have now a running Linux instance. You can do things like you can do the ls command just to see what is in this folder. Well, there's nothing here. You see all the files that are within this Linux instance. You can do simple things like ping, and you can ping Google. You can pretty much run any command you can in a Linux environment. Now that you have an excellent free environment to test Linux, go play around with it. And you know what's great? If you break it, well, you just uninstall it and reinstall it, and boom, you're ready to go again. So I'm really curious, what do you guys think is the most popular operating system out there? Let me know in the comments below. And everyone who answers correct, I will put you in a drawing to get some cool Bearded IT Dad swag. Now, there's other ways to get your hands dirty and learn Linux. They have these things called Raspberry Pis. This little thing here is a complete computer. It is an entire computer right here in my hand. And it only costs about $35 at the time of filming this. I'll actually put a link to it down in the description. You can actually go pick up one of these Raspberry Pis and install pretty well most flavors of Linux and have a complete operating system, the complete computer right here in your hands. And these little Raspberry Pis have things like HDMI output, they have audio output, they have a network interface, they have multiple USB ports, This one I bought it with this case, and it even has active cooling on it. These little Raspberry Pis are really nifty. You can do a lot of different projects and really just mess around with Linux. I think that's one of the best ways to learn Linux is to actually get in there and get your hands dirty. I'm always talking about creating your own home lab in your own home lab environment. And like getting a Raspberry Pi like this is an excellent way to learn. If you're like me, now that you have your Linux environment, you want to know more. You want to know how it works. You want to know what you can do with it. I'm going to put some links down in the description to tons of free and very inexpensive learning resources. Go check those links out and sign up for some training. YouTube is a great resource for this knowledge. And if you're really serious about advancing your career and you really want to dig in and become a product expert in Linux, go check out the Linux Foundation. They have some amazing training and some amazing courses. So the Linux Foundation actually offers a introductory to Linux course for completely free. I've actually linked to it down in the description. So go over there, create a free account, and if you go to their training courses, you can find this Introduction to Linux LFS 101X. You can see right here, $0. And this training online, it's self-paced, it's 60 hours of course material. They have hands-on labs and assignment, video content, there's discussion forums. It is a really great deal, guys, if you want to learn Linux. So go over there, enroll today, and go check out that. So today we're actually giving away a training bundle, Linux System Administration Bundle. This bundle includes the essentials of Linux System Administration and the Linux Foundation Certified System Admin Exam. Guys, this bundle is worth over $575. This is an amazing offer. And a huge shout out to the Linux Foundation for giving us the opportunity to work with them. So guys, if you're interested in signing up for this giveaway, the link is in the description below and you'll need the special keyword. The keyword you'll need for this giveaway is Debian. Debian is actually a distribution of Linux. It's a different flavor of Linux. There's several different types of distributions. So we really just broke the surface on what Linux is and why you need to learn it. What I'm really hoping is, guys, this video motivates you to go out and learn Linux, to go get your hands dirty, start messing around with the terminal, start learning to advance your career so you can make more money and go further in this field. And hey, if you're one of those people I mentioned in the beginning of the video that wants to advance your career and really earn that great living wage, then go check out this playlist where I list tons of great other IT career advice. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, take it easy.